Welcome everyone. Today we are in my hometown and we're going to check out the latest 5 Series from BMW. Let's get going. And now that we got here through the power of video editing, let's take a walk and check out the parking lot for that new 5 Series. And here it is, dubbed the G60. This is the 8th generation, marking more than half a century since the first 5 Series rolled out the factory doors for the first time in Bavaria. This one here, before your eyes, is the 520 diesel. It comes with a 4-cylinder 2.0-liter engine, which is just shy of 200 horses. The design can be characterized as eclectic, but for some reasons it does gel well with the rest of the lineup, as you can see with this X7 in the background. Here you can see different carbon fiber bits and pieces, thanks to the M Sport package. It also gives you some sportier rear and front bumpers, a leather steering wheel and a sportier suspension. And together with xDrive, those almost 200 horses send their power through all 4 wheels. And when it comes to stopping, I'm pretty sure the M Sport package brings an update here too, but I'm not certain if it includes carbon ceramic brakes. But that's enough talking about the base model. Let's do some walking to check out the top of the line 5 Series. Now I know I said it's the top of the line model, but don't expect an M5 yet. At the moment we're talking about the i5 M60, which is fully electric. I know the M60 name is quite confusing, but I have a hunch that it derives from its 601 electric horses. And in this color, this is a mean green fingerprint collection machine. Also, something that I wasn't expecting was the super heavy doors, but I'm pretty sure that is all due to all the soundproofing, allowing you to get the most out of this Harman Kardon sound system you're seeing here. And here's the M Sport leather steering wheel I mentioned earlier, together with the new iDrive system debuted on the X7. And I think you're starting to understand why I called this a mean green fingerprint collecting machine, with its touchscreens and piano black interior, next to the frozen grey color, initially introduced on the E92 M3 GTS. One cool feature is that it brought this ambient lighting from the new 7 Series. And while we all love to hate touchscreens and plastic interiors, the new iDrive system has allegedly brought some improvements by simplifying the interior. Still, I have yet to find a more intuitive media system than iDrive, and this is a hill I'm ready to die on. And since this is a 5 Series, let's take a look at the back seats as well. Yup, they are still there. All jokes aside, I wanted to show you this Easter egg before hopping in the back. Again, the doors are really heavy, and I was expecting them to have some sort of soft close system, but they don't. Actually, you have to slam them a little bit to get them to close properly. And here we have yet another Easter egg from the BMW design team, which I'm pretty sure most of you will miss. So I paused the video for you. Can you see it? No? Let me show it to you. BMW used the two-tone leather to mimic their blue propeller shape on the rear doors, which I think is really good attention to detail. And the first thing that popped into my view was the panoramic roof, which extends all the way to the back. Besides this, I'm missing the storage space pouch that's normally on the back of the front seats, but I guess there's enough space in the door pouches. A welcome extra feature is the USB-C port for charging your devices in the back. And I'm not really sure what that little drawer is below the charging port, so if you have an idea, let us know in the comments. Another thing I wasn't so sure about was the flappy paddle behind the steering wheel of an electric car. But since it's for boost, there's no need for another one on the right side. But I still had to double check. Given the lack of soft close and the heavy doors, I completely forgot about the electronic assist on the trunk. Speaking of the trunk, it's more than capable with a storage volume of 500 liters. Feel free to calculate how many golf bags fit in there. As for the engine compartment, there's not much to see there except for some plastic galore. On this car, the engine sits between the wheels at the front and back, which should give you excellent weight distribution. Overall, I think it should be a very solid car to own, especially since BMW still managed to make less interesting models such as the i3 and the 2 Series Active Tourer fun to drive. Visually, I think it's a shame BMW's lost the Hofmeister kink a couple of generations ago. Also, the C-pillar seems to resemble some Mercedes models if you look closely, but I think this is not so much about inspiration as it is about physical limitations and aerodynamics. Overall, I think the car manages to blend in with regular traffic from all sides, all while retaining an aggressive front end that means business when you see it in your mirrors. Something that die-hard fans were forever asking. But, as with any modern design, I think it will divide us in camps now, so it can grow on us in the upcoming years. If you made it this far into the video, here are some bonus shots from that day. Stick around to take a look back at the past generations they had in the showroom. If you liked this video, don't forget to engage with it, and if you want to see more of my content, you know what to do.